Hey, how we doing? I just realized my desktop audio for my music was muted. Let's go. We love that. There it goes. That one's on me. That one's my bad. Oh. Hope everyone's doing well. We got some Haas F1 to run. Everybody excited? I know I am. Very excited for many reasons. Primarily in the we're trying to win an F1 championship. Oh god. I mean, we should just jump into it, right? First race of the new season. Sheesh. We're getting at least one driver to Q2. Hundo P. Hundo P. Finish position 10th. Two drivers in 10th. Two drivers in 10th sounds like a lot. A finished position streak, finishing at least 12th for 4 races in a row. Potentially. I gotta remind myself where we're at. Like, we're designing some stuff, we're making some stuff. New chassis is the new chassis on the car. Let's find out. No, it was not. I was about to go into the first race of the year with new stuff sitting on the sideline. We can't have that. Regardless, let's get into this, dude. Let's get into it.
Welcome to the archipelago of Formula One. Bahrain might have a small land footprint, but it's showing its big spirit right now in the grandstands. Either way, it's time for another fantastic weekend of Grand Prix racing.
We're back, baby.
The Bahrain International
We're
Circuit
back,
is a challenging
baby.
track, and the cars routinely have to brake from high gear
All
to
right.
low.
While they're explaining the Bahrain circuit, I discovered something today, which I've always known about, but I'd never had for myself. A shirt with thumb holes. This is a shirt. This is a shirt I got for when we went to Montana to Glacier National Park to do some hiking. And I didn't get to wear it, and so I went to my closet to change for stream, and I saw it, and I realized for the first time it had thumb holes. And so I've been rocking the thumb hole shirt since then. Very fun, very interesting. It's an interesting time. I do enjoy it though. Sure. Good job, Mick. Ed likes to go the other way, huh? Don't have to overthink it too much. Practice 1 of the new season. Let's go. Let's get it.
Radio check.
Radio's good.
It should be green now.
Let's get this bread. For practices, I'm gonna start running this, the avoid curves, driving clean air, mainly just to try and get our components to last as long as possible. I don't really care about seeing exactly what pace we're on right now. Without it, we'll save that for quali. Literally, for this first set of practices, we are entirely surrounded on getting this track acclimatization and setup confidence as good as possible for the first race of this 2023 season. And we shall do it. We shall survive. I'm remembering though, and reminded every time that this is in fact the most boring part of the weekend. 67%, not bad. Not bad, Mick, not bad.
It was okay. Copy, copy.
Kevin's only at 49%.
What do you think?
Ooh, sorry, chat. I didn't mean to knock you there. I'm gonna let them finish their laps.
Someone's run wide.
All right, should be done. Should be done. Perfect, perfect. Reconfig. Overseer's bad, huh? Like how bad? Got a good and a good and a good. I think we'll do that. For Kevin, 49%, less good. Okay. Let me try that. I'm not trying to get it exactly on here in FP1, but we're trying to get, you know, close enough. Go, go. Get out there, my drivers. Get out there and do 1,000,000 laps. Which is exactly what we want you to do.
That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
Still going, still vibing, still chilling. That's all there is to say. Setup good, 78, nice. 41. All right, Kevin's got a little bit of space to go.
How does it feel?
Bad. That's fine. Finish your laps. Finish your laps.
Good session.
Fantastic session, even. Fantastic session. Not gonna lie, I keep forgetting some drivers changes happen. Like Seb is now back at AlphaTauri. Alex Albon back at AlphaTauri. Jack Doohan in the Williams with Yuki Tsunoda. You can't see it it's behind my big head, but Yuki Tsunoda's at there too. Fascinating to watch. Fascinating to look at. Oh, cancel. So one time to get a free update here. Sure. Sure. There. Why not? 18 laps for Mick, 18 laps for Kev. Alright, Kev's not having a good time, basically, is what we're saying. Yay. Try that. And we'll see how it goes.
Ready to check?
Radio is good.
Green light, green light.
Green light, baby, green light. Ready for fives. On a casual run, we're faster than. Never mind. I was gonna say we are faster than a Ferrari. We are not. We are faster than some, though. We are faster than some. I'm curious to see how well we can do in quali in the first car in the first race. Oh god. All right. All right, Kev's up to 71. Love that. Mick, thoughts? I want to see what kind of times we can put in when we're going full push towards the end of a stint. I mean, we could routinely get like 1-2s. How many laps have you done?
What's the situation?
Alright, fine.
I have a lot of traction issues.
Yeah, copy that.
Alright, just chill out. Look at Kevin going P1 on the session, huh? And Mick right behind the Red Bull. The Ferraris have seemed like off pace so far this season, which is interesting. Looks like I just don't want to touch those. We're not going to change a lot, but we're going to change enough. All right, we're finally making some ground here. I go over a little, like a little over. We're not gonna, you know, do anything too crazy here. All right, that was really fast for Kevin. A very straightforward stop, apparently.
Got loads of energy.
Yeah, copy.
I forgot also, looking at it now, I had forgotten that we had changed race engineers, I think for both of them. And 2 new race engineers is going to be interesting. We'll see how that ends up working out over the long run. I think once they get used to each other and do all of that stuff, I think we'll be flying. Oh god.
I think we've had a car run wide.
Pro running wide. Oh no, what a shame. Ev's up to 85. Mick, thoughts? Mick, thoughts? 87, nice. We can get that bumped up nicely here in the beginning of FP3, and then we will get on with it. All right, we're gone. Into session. Yes, I know we're fast. You don't have to tell me.
Today, we see the culmination of the...
Yes, we will, but there is a practice session to happen in the meantime. All right, can we bump this up like any more? We're not going to tweak it too much. We are going to see what we can do though. Yeah, we're little changes, baby changes, even baby changes.
Radius good.
Okay, should
Get
be
his
good
bread.
now.
Maybe I should have started on the hard tires, then we could have done some like quali style runs right at
I'm sorry about this.
the end.
Let's see what happened there. Right,
Mick,
watch
did you
this.
crash immediately?
Here's Schumacher. And yes,
All right, he just spun. He didn't crash. He just spun. Just fine.
Yellow flag 15. Yellow 15.
Copy.
Yeah, it's for Mick. It's fine. Yeah. Oh boy, what do we got? Sliding down the order here. It's fine. We're running pretty heavy fuel soft runs here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here at all.
I think someone's run wide.
Vettel running wide in the Alpha Tauri. I'm really curious to see what driver lineups look like in this game in like 3 seasons from now. Like contracts will start to be up. We'll see who moves, what like F2 drivers end up coming up, because there's Doohan in the Williams now from F2, so it'll be really interesting to see.
Oh, did someone run wide there?
Who knows? Maybe even we'll be diving into the depths of the F2 world.
What's your thoughts on coming in or
93.
doing more?
Perfect. I think we'll go for like one more tiny
That
tweak,
was great.
and we'll bank that 93 just to have it.
How does it feel?
87 for Kev.
Yeah. Copy.
We can get that up. We can hit that 90%. I know we can. I believe in us. I need to play some more F122 soon. Let's see. Could it be as simple as that? It could be. We're gonna go for it regardless. Kev? Alright, Kev, what can we do for you here? Okay, hold on. We got a little too far away from the from everything right here. Worth a shot. Worth a shot. Get out there, Mick.
Who's running wide there?
Damn, that took a while. I don't think Kevin is going to get to go around enough to really give us any feedback. Mick, relax, Mick, relax.
That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
It's a PlayStation event tomorrow. Interesting. Interesting. A tweet from arguably, last night / this morning. FIA president has invited race officials and F1 team managers to a meeting where sporting standards in Formula One will be discussed. Interesting. Interesting. What an interesting time for such a meeting to be held. New Mustang gets Kevin, not you too. Come on, Kevin.
Is that a lockup?
Yes, we're aware. Kevin locked up. It's fine.
Good session.
Fantastic session, even. Alright, we'll see. Mick, depending on what changed and if we can get an idea on if it turned out to be better or not, we'll make a decision. Kevin, we'll do the same, but we'll have to see. Or it's 3 greats and an optimal. I think for Mick, we're gonna go back to 93. For Kevin, we'll leave it at 87. At least then we'll know. Let's do it. first qualifying session of the 2023 F1
Radio check.
season. Oh boy. Am I ready? I forgot to put my glasses on. Hold on. Bada bing. I'm gonna try a new strategy, by the way, of like staggering qualifying laps. Like send Mick out in the first like group and then wait, and we'll send Kevin out towards like the 10-minute mark here. And Mick got in cleanly, by the way, right out in front of the Williams there. Also gonna let we're not gonna watch the first qualifying lap because it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. All right, we'll send Kevin out now. He'll get in the way of some other people. And then we're gonna save Mick for pretty much, the rest. Nice. Get around Gasly, thank you. It's just gonna be Kevin's first lap, so at the end of the day, it's not gonna matter too much. Although he does go fifth fastest overall with traffic, so we're gonna send Mick out hopefully before traffic at the end of the session, and Kevin will send out at the end because Kevin needs the less help. I'm really tempted to try and save a set of softs for Q2 with Kevin. Well, I'm gonna leave the same set of tires on. I'm gonna get greedy with Kevin here. I'm gonna get greedy. Mick though definitely needs the help here. Kevin, we're gonna assume, can go just as fast as that on a used set of softs. Fuck. Well, looks like both of our guys are going at the end of the session. That's fine. That's fine. I didn't want Mick to go first anyway, except that I really did. Well, we're gonna stop. We're gonna hop on board with Mick here, because he's the one that's gonna need the most help. Kevin sitting in P8, I think, will be okay. Hopefully Kevin will be okay. But we're gonna hop on board here with Mick at the conclusion of our first qualifying session of the year. Hopefully we'll just see greens across the board for both guys. We'll rock it in 2 times speed though. I guess I can look and see what kind of sector times we're seeing. A couple of yellow sectors up top, a yellow sector behind in the Williams. We'd love to see it. A lot of yellow sectors going on at the top of the board. A lot of yellow sectors going on the top board. Yuki goes yellow. Bottas goes yellow middle. Mick goes green. Kevin goes green. Verstappen is purple all the way across the board. And coming down the last straight, Mick is out until Mick is out. By like 0.2. Oh, Mick, my guy, we gotta work on your qualifying. We are right to get greedy though on tires for Kevin, using 1 set of softs the whole way. We'll start Kevin on a new set of softs and Q2, and then we'll be able to judge whether or not we feel like we're going to need that other set of softs, or if we can go out on the same set of softs like we did last time. All right, what do we got? I'm gonna send Kevin out pretty early. We'll see if he runs into any traffic. Well, I really want everyone to start like coming out now if they're gonna come out. Pretty much as of like right. Oh, Vettel, you absolute maniac. Get out of the way. Ugh. That little bit of slowdown, man. That little bit of slowdown is gonna be all it takes. Gonna run into Alonso too. Doesn't look like it. That yellow flag will mess us up though, so we're definitely gonna be improving on another lap. 1.3 or 1.13 seconds behind Valtteri, 1.6 behind Perez. Uh-oh. Kevin is gonna have a lot of work left to do here. I think we're gonna send him out on a fresh set of softs at the end of the session. And if we can improve on that time, which I would hope that we could, and then we'll just have to deal in Q3. So it'll be what it'll be at this point. It'll be what it'll be at this point. But now we are just absolutely just waiting. Yeah, we're gonna be at the bottom of the board here. Yeah, we got held up at the beginning of the lap a lot more than I wanted to admit. We're actually gonna try and time it better this time. I'm gonna send him like 3:15. And go. Yep, we're out first, baby. Let's go. You know, we're out well first, but that's fine by me. We won't run into any traffic, or at least we shouldn't. And we're very much well and clear of the rest of the field. We will be hopping on board here with Kevin for the last run in our first Q2 session of the year. Let's get this party started. We'll keep an eye on sectors again for everyone, just to get an idea of who we could potentially be beating here. Kevin goes green sector 1. Love to see it. We should just be seeing green sectors everywhere. I mean, Verstappen currently in the bottom 5, probably not going to be there for much longer, if I had to guess. Seen some greens. Perez yellow first sector though. Not that it really applies to us much. A lot of green sectors, a lot of green sectors. Green sectors only outside of Perez. Verstappen goes purple sector 2. Rounding the final corner, we'll rock it with 1 speed. Did Norris just not set a time, or is his... Kevin moves up and out, likely going to be out, but although that looks to be a Ferrari who locks up and causes a yellow flag. Sainz might be our hero. Sainz could be our hero here. Woo!
And yes, that's the lockup.
Uh-oh, yellow middle sector. That means everyone has to slow down, slow right down. We'll have to wait and see. We're gonna pray. Oh, we don't even have to wait. We don't even get like a minute amount of hope, as Ocon immediately knocks us out. But we do run the possibility of not being last. Hey, not last, top 12. Let's go. I can't remember if top 12 is one of our sponsor goals, but nonetheless, it happens.
The time has come for these drivers to fight it out wheel to wheel.
Race day has arrived, baby.
Quite resourceful during qualifying. That puts them in a very good position to make the most of this race start.
Not the worst spot we've ever been in.
Romeo are dominating at the top of the grid here, which should give them a serious edge in the race ahead. And clouds are stretching across the sky tonight, which means that teams and drivers alike will be nervously watching the weather radar.
But which team has perfected the strategy that will see them prevail today?
That is
Here
the
at
question.
The Bahrain Grand Prix.
All right, let's see. Cloudy. Let me get like, can I get some like some rain thing? All right, no rain, but it will be cloudy. Safety car deployment's 80%, so we may get lucky. Tire deg on the softs is gonna be important, so it looks like it's a medium hard day for sure, which I feel like we kind of knew that. We'll have to keep that in mind. So it looks like the soft, medium, soft is the way to go potentially. I'm wondering if there's any benefit. Probably not. I was wondering if there was going to be any benefit to starting medium, going like a medium, soft, soft, or soft, soft, medium. We have to back this way up. In theory, it would save a little bit of time. I feel like you're just pitting. Well, you would be right in that sweet spot, but if they're ending on softs, then I don't know, man. I mean, I think we're just gonna go bog standard A here. With Kevin. I mean, Kevin, we could just do, you know, just something similar. I'm wondering if there's any usefulness of like doing like the soft medium for Kevin, and like praying for a safety car or something. I don't think so. So I think we'll put him on the same strat. We'll put Kevin to box. No, we should honestly we should leave Kevin's alone, and actually we'll box Mick one lap later. Because Kevin is starting further up. So we'll prioritize Kevin for. I forgot to change the driver options. Dang it.
Now lined up on the grid. There we see Kevin Magnussen. They'll be starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground to make up. And it's Schumacher as the second driver today. Slower than most yesterday, so today they'll be starting from the bottom half of the grid. Everything's been building to this. Here we go.
All right,
with the
2023 season, Bahrain to 5 red lights, and away we go.
We can push more.
We are a go. Let's see if Mick can make up any spots here. Weaving his way through the middle, going 3 wide into turn 1. Trying to make it work, trying to make it stick in a sandwich of AlphaTauris. Mick up into P15. K-Mag up into P11. We love to see it. What's K-Mag doing? Behind the McLaren of Lando Norris, in front of the Alpine of Esteban Ocon. Entirely just vibing at this point. Not really a whole lot is going to be going on at this point. Mick defending from Sebastian Vettel in the AlphaTauri. Very weird to say that. Other than that though, vibing. Oh, looks like Kevin is maybe having to think about a look. Thought about it. And lap 1 of the 2023 season is completed. Not under anything, it's completed. So Norris is already fallen out of DRS range of Alonso, which is not good considering DRS isn't active yet. Which we would really love to be within DRS range and sort of catch a train to that front group, but at this point it'll be what it'll be. We'll hop on board with Kevin here and see if we can make something happen. Although I like the idea of being able to. Lando's also on them. Everybody's on the softs. Everyone's on a very used set of softs. Everyone in the top half is on a used set of softs. I think we need to prioritize getting around Lando relatively soon. DRS enabled. Alright, so Kevin, we're gonna put on overtake here in this first DRS zone. See if we can make the move stick on Lando, even though we get a terrible exit. Just gonna put him on full deploy here and see if we can make it get around there. Yeah, see if we can put in a little bit of, I'm gonna leave it on deploy here, see if we can catch up a little bit to this front group.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
We're gonna see if we can put in any time to this front group. Because the quicker that we can start to put in some time on this group, the better. Although I don't really want to dip below like 40% ERS if I don't have to. This will also help us defend from Lando a little bit and hopefully leave Lando kind of in Ocon's range. Perfect. We're within barely. If we can stay within on this point, I'm very comfortable putting him down. Or we'll leave it on this first one to try and close the gap a little bit, hopefully. Perfect. I'm gonna lower you. I'm gonna leave Kevin on aggressive tires for now. Mainly because I just really want him to close this gap up as much as possible. That's the fastest lap. We love that. Kevin Magnussen, fastest lap holder. All right, he is on the backs now.
Yeah, take it easy.
Copy.
On that DRS. Lando, there's just the train is caught up. We are now leading the train. Yeah, look at Gasly up here though in the Alfa Romeo in second place. Wow. Ferrari's not having as good a time, although Charles did just cruise by Lewis there. All right, Mick, how you doing? You kind of just caught up in the train, Mick? It's kind of what it looks like. That is what it appears. No rain, figured I would just check. Tires so far look to be on schedule. We are honestly kind of just chilling. Mick, we might pay attention here and see if we can get by one of the Alpha Tauris. Throw it on overtake. No, we're way too far away. Way too far away. Really need to close that distance before we even think about that. Wow, we are in a DRS train all the way up to 4th. All the way down to 16th. The cars definitely feel a little more evenly balanced at the start of this year so far. Development's not really coming through as of yet. All right, Mick, let's deploy down this straight and down the opening straight, see if we can make a push here. Oh, what a run. Oh, what a run, Mick. Deploying a lot of, I'll be inside. Oh, Mick. Oh, Mick. Oh, Mick, you got to go around that guy. Mick, you got to get around Daniel there. Got to. What are we doing here, Mick? All right, that move by Daniel there has really set us back. All right, Mick. Yes, sir. Let's make that move stick. All right, now let's get on to the back of this train again here, Mick. We are good to push, Mick. Good to push. We are okay to push to try and catch up to this train. Also, if we can start to close off that gap from us between 16th and 17th, even further, that'd be nice. Woo, thinking about it. All right, neutral it out, neutral. Let's chill out for a couple laps. Really narrow these things down. Kevin, how we doing? Ooh, Kevin. Ooh, Kevin, what happened? Kevin, what happened? We're like right in the middle between the tire runner, the soft tire runners ahead. Oh no. Oh, Kevin, what's going on? Talk to me, Kev. Talk to me. What's going on?
That's a position gained for Alpha Tauri.
Although we are now in DRS, which is fantastic. Although we do have a train behind, including Mick. Mick is semi caught up. Mick is making some moves happen. Yeah, what's wrong? Why what's the pace? What's up with the pace here, Kev? Something's wrong, Kev. Do we need to run the tires a little more aggressively, Kevin? Do we need to give you the opportunity to be aggressive? Be aggressive with the tires, Kev. We're not pitting until lap 18. 9 laps. I mean, we're not gonna be able to run it on aggressive forever, but we should be able to run it a little bit. Alright, back into DRS here of the McLaren. Love it. Nick kind of falling off the pace a little bit to the Alpines, but a long way to go here. Ooh, he's really defending that inside. Kevin really wants to go up the inside. Ah, forced to back out. I appreciate the aggressiveness, Kevin, but now you put yourself behind the 8 ball here. No DRS down the main straight. That's it's not going to end well for us, as we can see. That 4 seconds between 10th and 9th is really looming large here.
Alpha Tower regained a place.
Yeah, we saw it. It's all good. All right, Mick can push on fuel for a lap or two. Mick, I'm kind of trying to leave his tires alone as long as possible, mainly because I'm asking him to go 1 lap longer than like everyone else. Although, if we do start to see some pit stops happen earlier than our planned pit stop, we will be making some adjustments. So, worst case scenario, we'll hopefully try and lead that charge if we can. Okay, Kev, you can push too. We want to try and hold on to the back of Albon here. Oof, that charge. Aaron's gonna hold him up. Thank you. Woo! Look at this battle. We're getting a front row seat. Who's behind? Hakan, chill out, my guy. Hakan, chill out and enjoy the show, my dude. What tires for everyone else doing? Albon's tires are doing fantastically. Oh my. Come on, Kev. Come on, Kev. That's not what you want. Slowly slipping back down the order here. We're gonna have just a few more laps. I mean, we're like right on track. Kevin, we might be able to push on tires as well. We'll do it and we'll see what kind of benefit we get, and we'll see if we need to make any changes should things start to go differently. We're going to hope not, but something's got to give here. All we're doing right now is just losing time. Double around the outside, get that inside corner, and we'll get DRS. Solo Lando though, so everybody gets DRS. Everybody. Oh, I'm on the Alpine. Oh man, Hakan is making his way up the order. Did not realize I was on S-Band there. Look at this gap over here, by the way. All right, how's Kevin's tires doing after running on aggressive? I guess we'll see at the end of the lap, huh? His tires aren't doing that much worse than like everyone else's tires. Gasly pits nice and early. We're gonna bump them both up to aggressive here because I feel like the first round of pit stops are going to be coming in sooner rather than later. The good news is we're going to get to see all of the pit stop decisions from that front group as they happen. And so we'll hopefully be able to follow suit if at all possible, or at least go like that one extra lap and then do it. All right, a bunch of hitters. All right, Kev. Box this lap, Kev. Box this lap. Box this lap.
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Just keep... I mean, don't do what you got to do. But we're pitting this lap, so we're gonna hop on board here with Mick. Because we're gonna be pitting Mick next lap. Hope we can start to roast his tires though. I am actually going to stay on board with Kevin here because we're going to try and time this. Right here. We're going to go down to this. We're going to go to conserve. We're going to go to harvest. And then back over to Mick. And we'll wait till he passes the pit entrance. Then go push, push, deploy. And box this lap, Mick. All right, not a lot is gonna happen here, so we're just gonna stay on the 4X overview. Kevin is set up to be in the pit and actually come out ahead of Ocon, which is lovely. So we'll let him run on that for a second. Wait till this pops up, and then we go back to balance, back to neutral. And then Mick, we're going to try and time like we did with Kevin. Right here. All right, Mick, go aggressive, conserve, harvest, go. Perfect. All right, we did okay with Mick. We lost a couple of positions there. We'll leave him on harvest for a minute. We'll hop back on board. 2x speed though, 2x speed. We are 7 seconds behind Alonso in 12th though. But there are a handful of people who have not pitted ahead, which is telling. There's a string of pitters. And we will come out ahead into P10. Love it. Although being on harvest, not great. That was Ocon on the hard side. We need to get back by this man's. Thank you. Kevin, I just want to push a little bit because Ocon is on that hard tire. Mick is way back here. But honestly, Mick, I'm okay being back here because reasons. We want to make sure that Mick's tires can make it because he's not the best at saving tires. Honestly, neither is Kevin, but it'll be what it'll be. Trying to put a little distance here. As well as seeing if we can like catch up a little bit on the group ahead. Yellow flags. Norris falling down the order. Yep. Norris locks up on turn 10.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
To me, goes by Norris. All right, we're running faster than both. Do we have another set of medium tires? Could I potentially just like go full? We do have another set of medium tires. I could potentially, let me see what this looks like. Nope, it's Mick. Oh, I didn't realize the time. If I did that, I think I might like that actually. I might like that. It says it's 11 seconds faster, ergo I'm in. So Kevin, we're okay to leave effectively like this. And we'll see if he can put in some work on the group ahead. He has 8 seconds to make up, and an Alpine that's going to be a pain right next to him. As long,
Alpine just advanced.
I don't know. It's hard. As long as we're potentially lapping faster, then we'll be okay. Although that was, you know, half a second faster from Ocon just because he did end up passing us. So we'll have to see how it goes, I guess. It might just be this yo-yo, and we might just be battling for A and point here.
Haas with an overtake.
Good news is, I mean, we're just gonna leave Kevin alone here in 5. Mick is 2.5 seconds off of the group ahead. We would love for him to be able to make that push. Kevin can push on fuel for a couple laps. How's the front group doing? Alright, the Alfa Romeos must have made like the largest jump known to man in this offseason, because they're running 3-4 just like it was Ferrari and Red Bull in the first season. So I don't know what happened, but they are flying. Absolutely flying. Yellow flags.
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Joe locks up. Kevin locks up.
Oh, big lockup there.
Oh God, Kevin, come on. Now there's 4 seconds, and now we're in a battle with 4 cars. Ugh, Kevin, ugh. What are we doing, Kevin? What are we doing? All right, let's speed this up a little bit, because I don't think a whole lot is really gonna happen now, because Mick is in a minefield of his own. And now Kevin is in a pack of 4 that are just going to be attacking each other, and at least Ocon's on his own pretty much. But that is much less than ideal. Much less than ideal.
Haas with an overtake there.
Jeffrey took his position on the DRS today, defended that one, didn't manage to not lock up on turn 10 that time. His tires are also getting shredded, but that's kind of to be expected, for being honest. Although Ocon is losing a lot of time to us because he doesn't have DRS, and we're kind of just getting dragged along with DRS. So he is keeping it kind of at that like 1 second mark, 1.5 to 2 second mark.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
.4, 1.3, 1.2. Alright, putting it on push fuel definitely helps. We're gonna deploy down the straight, see if we can catch him napping. We are back within DRS of Esteban Ocon. Unfortunately, we're like a pit stop behind everyone else. Is green flag pit stop 23 seconds. So we are like right on the line. We're now slower than one pit stop behind that front group, which is unfortunate. Although we do overtake Ocon and now we lead that pack, so. But I don't enjoy being a full pit stop behind, especially as we're starting to probably get closer and closer to that second pit stop. I am curious to see if any of these hard runners are going to try and go to the end. I think that's very ambitious,
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
to say the least. But I mean, honestly, we're kind of just chilling. What's Mick's time's looking like? Mick is lapping faster than Norris, but slower than Albon by like a second. Mick is 10 seconds behind Albon. But we also really haven't done anything with him because we haven't really needed to.
Alpine just advanced.
Kevin, we're gonna put him on chill on fuel for a minute. It's not gonna stop him from overtaking everyone down the main straight. We love that. We can put him back on push. We have entered Kevin's next pit window here. Potentially pitting early, trying to cover off as much as we can. So, with that said, now, alright, Kev, push, box this lap, Kev. Box this lap, Kev. Well, I'm back on board with Kev here on this end lap. We should probably be covering off everyone who is planning on pitting again. If they're trying to go to the end on hards, one, ambitious. So they're probably going to be pitting in like 5 or 6 laps. And so we need to be covering them off as much as possible with this in lap and the first few laps out of the pits. Especially since we're going to mediums. I'm gonna leave this on push until like coming out of the next turn. Also gonna do this. Conserve. Perfect. Mick, how you doing? All right, Mick has banked some tire wear, so we're gonna push him. I'll actually hop on board with Mick and see how we're doing. Kevin's gonna come out in 16th. All right, balanced and harvest. Well, aggressive on tires. Aggression tires can go to the end here. Basically, we need Kevin to start absolutely flying. We're looking at 15, 16 seconds behind that group. So in theory, we should undercut everyone who's looking to stop again. Like this. All right, we've entered mixed pit window. No, Kevin, we can't be pausing for that, right? And we don't get DRS, by the way. All right, there's still a bunch of people ahead. Yeah, we got to get around this guy. Kevin, we are now going to leave alone. We'll keep an eye on that fuel, but we're going to leave him on push aggression. We need Kevin to go absolutely wild. Honestly, Mick is kind of in his own space as well. I'm actually gonna harvest him for like a lap or two until his pit lap. Hell yeah.
Got loads of energy.
Copy.
All right, Mick.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Deploy, push, attack, Mick, box, box. Just stay here and get him from here. Perfect. And then from here, we can leave him on aggression. Go conserve, harvest. Good. Kevin, back up into 10th. Perfect. Any tire runners ahead who have not yet pit? Hamilton, who is so far out ahead, it literally won't matter. Russell, who's so far out ahead, it literally won't matter.
Need to charge it.
Okay, copy.
Nick is out. He's on harvest. He's harvested up a little bit. Kevin will leave on harvest for 2 laps. Not Kevin, Mick.
Haas with an overtake.
Kevin, I fear that we're fighting for a singular point here.
That's a good overtake from Alpine.
We're not okay on fuel.
Copy.
Thank you for telling me. Oh, this needs to be on like that. Come on, Mick. Let's save some fuel so we can get back to pushing normally. Alright, make regular fuel.
To have been a lockup.
Russell locks up. That's fun. Russell, though, gives us an opportunity. Lapping him slower than Russell, though, is the problem. But if we can reel him in, then there's an opportunity for multiple points there.
Alpine just advanced.
That's fine. I'll say at this point we're kind of just waiting until like the end of the race because we're not catching George, so we're trying to just make sure we're in the right position to beat Esteban at the line for an singular point. All right, we got it. Thank you. You're doing perfect, Kev. You're doing perfect. Esteban and I are both on the medium tires. Like, is Mick not gonna make it low fuel, or like, what are we talking about here? Like, I need you to save this last 0.1 so I can stop having to think about you. Alright, we're hopping on board with Kev now for the rest of the way. Sir.
Good job.
Haas with an overtake there. Oh, they've run wide.
Tsunoda runs wide. All right, Kev, you're on deploy the rest of the way. This is all we're watching right here, right now. Can Kevin hold off the Alpine for 1.5 sectors to score 1 point for Haas in the first race of the season? Mick, unfortunately, is going to come home in P15 very comfortably.
Oh, and it's Hamilton.
Lewis!
Hamilton with the win today.
Lewis coming home with the dub. Points in the opener.
Let's check his flag. Well done, man.
Race could have gone a lot worse. We'll say that. Could have come a lot worse.
Wait 5 seconds and P0.
Points in the opener we take every single day of the week. Not as good as our first season at the helm, but points nonetheless. As Mick will come home, cross the line.
Okay, so that's checkered flag.
I'm very sorry about that.
It's fine, Mick.
Tough day. Get lots of pickup.
All good, Mick. It's all good. Mick ran out of fuel immediately. We take those. Solid opening day.
Anderson showing us how
A
it's
lot of
done.
room for improvement.
A great result.
A lot of room for improvement. What that just means is a great day to be a Haas fan.
Haas there having a very successful day at the races.
I wouldn't be surprised if the team's performance today won them a lot of new fans.
Oh, we got a lot of new
And they're in
fans.
6th place in the constructor standings at the end of this weekend.
It's not a bad place to
The
start.
teams now look ahead to the next round, where they'll duel it out in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia.
Jeddah did not go well for us last season, so we gotta hope. You know, making up places and getting points, that's all we can really ask for here. Kevin starts the year in P10 in the drivers, and we start P6 in the constructors. Alfa Romeo though had a fantastic day. We'll get there. Mick did have a pretty abysmal qualifying. We'll get Theo some seat time at some point this season. Sponsors, cool 3 milli. And we got our performance guarantees and reaching Q2, a little bit of extra cash money. Checking the email. Mick has 2 points. Oh, sheesh. Let's go. Let's go with. And all of his racecraft stuff is just not super great. But like his qualifying needs improving so much. Reactions. Overtaking. Mick's got over. I mean, Mick has a lot of room for improvement. We'll just say that. Mick has a lot of room for improvement. Kevin has a couple of points. Oh, dang. Let's go. Wow, his control is only 71. Reactions for 1, control for 2. How much longer does Kevin have his contract? Kevin has 1 year left on his contract. We may be thinking about Kevin. Got some points over here. Side pods needs improvement. You got it. 2 development points. High speed downforce and DRS though. Keep things relatively even. No other points. Oh, pit crew. Yes, tire changes. Please, for the love of God, tire changes. We did that. We understand. Not the best way to go. We have a couple things in development. We have some new components being made, which will be ready for us going into Jeddah. We actually have this one already. The underfloor will be here for Jeddah. And side pods will be ready here in a few days. But we have a little bit of time left to go. We can't do another thing, right? Oh, we can! Oh, let's go. We have not done a rear wing yet. It's not going to be done in time. But we do need to do it. do 2. How much days we have left? Let's do 25. Sounds fine. Oh man. All right, so not high speed performance. Low speed. Our low speed cornering could bring us to 3rd on the grid and 9th in dirty air cornering. But our high speed cornering is worse. Well, just balanced. Acceleration can get up to 13th. Low speed cornering is the 7th. We move up a couple of spots. What was the other one? High speed performance. It's not really much, is it? I think we'll just go with balanced. Our low speed corner will become god tier. Get it done. Get it done. And yeah, that's it. Our refurbishment on the helipad is completed. Perfect. For HQ3, we will certainly try. That's lofty. That's lofty to say for sure. I said we had manufacturing complete on something, right? Didn't we have one underfloor is done, which means it's going on Kevin's car. Just to confirm, we only have one. It's going on Kevin's car. Kevin is kind of the workhorse right now. Although Mick is like a weird late bloomer in the season. Like in the beginning of the season, he just really struggles, and then
Formula One is back.
like down the stretch, Kevin seems to fade, and Mick really took on. So
the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix is about to kick off, and the atmosphere here is electric. The Jeddah Street Circuit has one of the fastest average speeds, as well as the most corners of any track on the calendar. Good high-speed downforce is going to make life in the fast lane a little easier for drivers here this weekend. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Formula One.
Formula One. All right, let's get to it. First set, 18. Get a lot of traction in this one. Sir. Actually, let's put Theo in for Mick today. Let's put Theo in for Mick, huh? Thoughts? I want to start putting in for Mick, because Kevin really is kind of like, he's kind of the workhorse right now. Let's get to it. Dynamite. The guy looks like Diaz.
Radio is good.
Which Diaz are you talking about?
Green right.
You guys look like a lot of people.
Car in the wall.
What? Why? How did I not send Kevin out? How long have I been going? Like, oh god. Sorry, Kev.
We've just had a crash on the track.
Damn it. Leclerc crashes though. Kevin's sitting there for 20 minutes going, why am I not here?
What's your thoughts on coming in or doing any more?
The car feels pretty good to him. Sure, going 11th fast is not bad. Kevin's gonna be out there for. We'll bring as soon as we get Kevin's feedback. We'll bring him back in, mainly because I forgot to send him out, and that'll do it for sure. Why am I watching 1x speed? L plus cringe plus I fell off. I'm really curious to see if we can find any more success around Jeddah this season as compared to last season. Last season we really struggled. Let's try that way. Let's try that way and we'll see. Another set of softs. 20 laps. Yeah, you're gonna get a short stint, and that one is on me. It does give us the opportunity though to run some quality laps with Kevin. At this point, why even put Kevin out there at all? 78%, you got it. Get in here, champ. Let's see. Don't need to change anything like too much.
Careful, Verstappen ahead, there's a crash.
Verstappen crashes. It's not what you want. Get out there, Kev. Forgot to do this. I'll remember one of these days. Alright, the softs around Jeddah are a no-go. These things get roasted. Yo, thoughts on the setup? Thoughts on the setup? 87%, huh? It's not bad.
I think there's been a lockup.
Kevin locks up. Bang. Down the stretch. P5.
Drop back a bit.
Bang, P3 right at the end. P3 at the buzzer. Nice. Let's just give that a go. Why not? Mediums. 20 laps for Mick. Kev. A couple of bads, huh? Um, let's try that. 20 laps, softs. Let's go. Let's go.
Radio check.
We made sure to send Kevin out this time.
It should be green now.
We made sure to get Kevin out there on the track. Kevin, I need you to stop. Just stop, please.
Was that a lockup on the track?
Amazon orders on the way. That's cool. Yep. Coming in, probably gonna hit 100% car part knowledge before Jeddah. That'll be nice. That'll be lovely. Will be a welcome sight for sure. Mick, I think we're just trying to get to do 1,000,000 laps FP3, so that'll be the key. The good news with Mick's setup is we have that 80 something odd % confidence banked, so if we really want to just focus on getting him track acclimatization, then we can just put him out there on like the medium here for 30 laps, and then in FP3 just put him out there for 50 laps on the hards. Literally. Thoughts on the setup, guys? Thoughts on the setup? Someone crashed. Never mind. Thoughts on the setups? Who wants to go first? Don't be shy.
There's been a crash.
Russell crashes. Hell. Great.
How's the balance?
84. Nice, nice.
I'm happy here. Yeah, copy that.
We'll make that a little better for you, Kev. 84 for Mick. Same Z's. Same Z's. Same Z's. Add one more lap.
Sounds bad, quite a lot there. Copy. What's the situation?
That means you're,
Where's the finish?
oh, I did 20 laps, not 18 laps. Oopsies.
Understood.
Pull them in. Alright, do that. Do that. It's gotta be here somewhere. Let's try that. Mediums. 28 laps, sure. Kev. Ooh, yeah, we got a lot of feedback on that one. A lot of feedback. That. Back. Back. Sure, we'll try that. I mean, I'm not trying to get perfect here. We're just trying to get close. That's all we're trying to do, is just get close enough. At this point, track acclimatization for me trumps setup confidence. Oh god. Oh god. I keep forgetting. Driving clean air. Avoid the curbs, guys. We're trying to save these components as long as possible this season. Long as possible. We learned from last season, and we gotta do what we gotta do, you know? We gotta do what we gotta do. Woof. Is Mick even gonna get close to like 100% track acclimatization here? I doubt it. What we got? Great 80. Come on, man. Alright, I think we're just gonna have.
How does it feel?
94 for Kev, thank God. I cannot get mix to save my life. I can't do it.
Flag is now out.
I'll figure it out one of these days, but that day is not today.
We return for the
You return for the highly anticipated. Alright, we're starting on those. We're literally going for 50 laps. Good job, Kev. Actually, is there anything we can tweak here? Is there anything we can, like, tick? That's it. That's all I'm touching. Other than that, you're going for 1,000,000 laps. Mick, we're gonna go the other way around with you. We're gonna try. Mick, we gotta, come on, Mick. We gotta figure this out. Is it as simple as that? We'll try it. We'll try it, and we'll put him on the hard for 50 laps. Either it's better or it's not. That's usually how it goes. It's either better or it's not.
Radio check.
Start it. And I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Hopefully nothing happens to slow this down as we're trying to get through the session and get to the race.
What's your thoughts on coming in or doing any more?
It feels really good.
Copy, mate.
We're back. Feedback? 87. It went up 1%, by the way. It went up 1 whole percent. Just like we love it to. It went up 1%. Alright, I mean, we're still waiting at this point. Optimal for Kevin. That Optimal did not agree with my voice, but optimal setup for Kev. You love to see it. Mick, on the other hand, wants to be a little bit picky and just doesn't. It looks like Mick is going to hit 100% track acclimatization, which I am all for. He's also not going to be hitting 100%. I thought he wouldn't be hitting 100% part allocate or part knowledge for a bit, because I think I gave Mick the new component, by the way. Upon further reflection and remembrance and looking at the disparity in the car part knowledges here, it looks like I accidentally gave Mick the piece I wanted to give Kevin, which is a bit of a shame, because Kevin is probably going to be the one to drag us along just like normal. Cool. Kevin's at 100, and as he locks up, I go to compliment him and he locks up. That's a vibe. I understand, Kev.
I think that was a crash.
He crashed or he locked up? He crashed? What'd you do? Front wing. Oh, God damn, Kevin. I forgot to do this again. I hate everything. Bring him in. Bring him in. He's at 100. We have an extra. It's fine.
There he is, I got third.
Copy.
I enjoy how all of Mick's comms are just and usually also involve the word sorry. So Mick did 39 laps, it looks like.
Good session.
Great session. 100% baby. All right, let's get this bread. Qualifying for Jeddah. First and foremost, no rain reported. Looks like also a medium and a hard day, if I had to guess. Only 50% safety car deployment. Interesting. Doesn't look like rain. We love that. And yeah, I think we're let's get this bread. Let's do it. We're going to be going with our staggered setup,
Radio's good.
like we attempted the last session in Bahrain. We're going to send Kevin first, followed up by Mick. Right now, perfect. Basically, we're just trying to avoid as much traffic as possible here. And to Mick now can beat Joe out, which is lovely. They should all be out of the way well beforehand. Kevin goes 0.8 8-6 behind Perez, which is, honestly is fine, pretty good even. Looks like we're gonna run into a little bit of traffic with Mick. Go ahead and take care of this over here. Or maybe, actually not. Oh, Mick is already done. What am I looking at here? Mick goes faster than Kevin. Interesting. Interesting, to say the least. We'll see how it shakes out. We probably end up fairly far down the pecking order here. The Alfa Romeos this season are on one. Look at this. Look at this. I think Verstappen got held up a little bit, but like, look at this. Gasly and Bottas in the top 4 currently. It's like, I doubt they end up there, but still. All right, with like, I'm going to attempt at like 310 or like 305. Fuck. All right, end of the session it is. I knew I should have done it like 305. All right, we need to give Kevin as much time as possible. So Mick first, Kevin second, go. And we're gonna ride on board with Kevin as Kevin is further down the order. Here. We'll pull up sector times. All right, Kev, let's get it. Yellow sector times ahead. We love to see it. A lot of green sector times in the bottom 5 though. Bottom 6. A lot of green minus that middle 4 right there. Mick goes yellow first sector. Not what you want to see here. Not what you want to see. Evan goes green though, which is what we do want to see. Oh, they're getting closer and closer. All right, Kevin. Kevin's going green though. The important part is Kevin is going green here.
Copy.
Mick locked up, which caused the yellow flag. Oh, he crashed. Oh, Mick literally crashed. But he's through.
Sounds like there's been a crash.
So is Kevin. They're both through. Mick crashed though. So there's that. Whatever that means. They're both through. Sure. Use set of tires. Oh wow, this is gonna be tough. Yuri, how's it going? We have like no extras of a bunch of stuff because both of these guys decided to start crashing. Just waking up. Dude, I keep forgetting that you're literally on the other side of the world. At least enough. All right, Mick went faster than Kevin last time, so I think we're gonna send Kevin. Actually, Kevin went slower. Bahrain went okay. It was not as successful as our first time around Bahrain, but Kevin got points. Kevin got 10th. It was a battle. It was a battle from start to finish. It really was. It was a rough one. Kevin battled in because we kind of got Kevin into P10 with a lot of strategy and then a late push to beat Esteban Ocon the second time around. I just sent Kevin right into Mick's way. L plus cringe plus ratio plus I fell off. I'm at the best. Oh, Mick just got super held up. Oof. But it went okay. It was a real, I mean, it was Bahrain. It wasn't the most exciting race in the entire world. We kind of got set up for failure. I was hoping to make up for it with strategy as we got down to it, but unfortunately, like the first third of the race, we kind of got disconnected from the first 10. And so it was really, or like the first 9, so it was really a battle for 10th between like places like 10 through 13. So it was a long day. It was a long day around Bahrain, we'll say that. You screw your Williams as if by simply forgetting to do research. Oh boy, dude, I did so much research, like it hurt. In my Aston Martin save, I did the maximum amount of research. Like literally the maximum amount of research you could do, like since it becomes open. I basically did like very minimal upgrades for the car for the first season. I just started the second season. I'm like through Spain, I think. Yeah, I think I'm right at Monaco. So I just did like at minimum one research on everything, and then I did 2 researches on 3 things. And so this season, the second season, I've gotten double points in 2 races so far, and I got Daniel. I think I mentioned this before, but I got Daniel Ricciardo and Esteban Ocon, and I got Daniel a P4, almost a podium in Spain. So it's going well, basically. Our car became not necessarily a rocket ship, but it became very good, effectively almost overnight. All right, Mick, get out of the bottom. You too, Kevin. Is Kevin from Chokar? Yeah, maybe. Kevin is Dutch, and Kevin is Dutch, Mick is German, and yeah, I forgot to bring up the sectors, so we'll just watch our guys. Green and green so far. Yeah, this season on this save, I might do something similar. Our car isn't like that much better as compared to last year. And so I think this season is going to be entirely about like developing the next year's car, and then making like a huge push next season. Like our car is still like 15th to 17th on like most of the statistics. Oh, Kevin. Oh God, Kevin, what was that? Kevin, you telling me you don't got that much pace? Mick almost got out. Mick was still, 1.5 tenths off, but what can you do?
To build here as race day begins.
I feel like we should have been out of Q3 there, or into Q3 there. I think the problem was I gave my underbody upgrade, or the underfloor upgrade, to Mick instead of Kevin, which I meant to, which was supposed to help. But here we are.
We've been having
lovely weather, but a few clouds. Just cloudy, no rain, thank God. What about the stratagems? Any strategizers in chat? You like that? Do that for Mick. Hope for potential late safety car, and I think Kevin will do the opposite. Yeah, I think for Kevin we'll do the opposite. And try and go long with Kevin, and see if we can get like a late safety car or something for free. We'll see. I need to do this. Perfect. Let's go. Let's get this bread.
With the skies mostly clear,
Tonight's
race shouldn't hold any unpleasant surprises.
Shouldn't.
Mick
Ooh, what was it? It was a,
They're in the
I think in my
back half of the
again on my
pack,
Aston
so
save,
they'll
mainly
need to
because
work
I
hard
spent all
if they
day
want
playing
a
it
podium finish.
today. Is
Then we have Kevin Magnussen. With their starting
in
position
Australia,
in
it
the
was the
back 10,
classic rain
they'll have
race
their work
where it
cut out
went
for them.
like 20 laps
And we're just
dry
moments
and
away
then
now.
super wet and then dry again, to where I got
almost time
like a
for the Saudi Arabian
P4,
Grand Prix.
P6 or 7 finish just by switching tires 1 lap early
Lights out,
and
away
making up
we
for
go.
it. It was beautiful. Wow, that was very orderly and no surprises whatsoever. Come on, mate. Let's make up a spot here. Kev, thoughts? Down the backside, maybe? Around the outside? No? Alright. Going back with Kev, with Mick. With Mick, we want to be pushing. We want to be pushing it real good. Oh, up the inside, Mick? Oh. So close. Come on, Mick, down the straight. Send it. Send it. Oh, Mick, we can't. Oh. I've been trying to upgrade Mick's overtaking. He's not there yet, though. He's not there yet. All right, what tires is everyone else starting on? A couple of hards, couple of mediums, and a couple of softs there down the order. Those softs are gonna fall off so hard. Who's on them? It was, who was it? Yuki and Joe. Yeah, they're out of this race. There's no shot. There looks like they're doing a two-stop, which around Jeddah, in my experience, has never worked. DRS enabled. DRS enabled. And we're gonna vibe. Why you drive double speed? Cops come get you. Yeah, good luck catching me. I'll hit him with the old, oh, I'm pulling over. Psych. Gone. Never gone. They'll never expect it. They'll never be ready for it. I'm on, Kevin. How's Mick doing? Mick trying to get around Ocon here. Although he's in pretty much just in a train at the moment. Honestly, I should probably try to be banking fuel here if at all possible. Three wide down the straight. It gets the door slammed shut. Ferrari's having an absolute nightmare so far in the first 2 rounds of this season. Yellow flags. No safety car. Yellow flags. No safety car. So now that's behind us. We don't really mind. Let's see. We are in a DRS train all the way from 7th to 16th, by the way. We come down here. We'll see everyone we're in front of. Somewhere at some points. Oh, Mick, come on. I did upgrade Mick's overtaking ability once here. GTA style. I mean, there are a couple of animations in this game that sure make it look like it should go that way. Evan, how you doing? Chilling? Chilling. Tell him it was a bit of trolling. I mean, pretty much, yeah. Hey, that's a Kevin fastest lap on the hards on not pushing. Fascinating. All right, we got to get Mick by this this Alpine here. Push on that fuel, Mick. Push on that fuel. We're happy to push through all corners. Leader, perfect. Dude, Mick, you just gotta send one in there, my guy. Kevin kind of still in the same boat. It's an overview looking. I mean, that front group isn't as disconnected as it normally is. Alonso is the train conductor here. So it's really going to come down to who blinks first, I think. Woo, on the outside to the inside. Oh, Mick, come on. You're going to go around the outside and sit on the inside there like that? All right, we have reached peak Jeddah here. DRS trains galore. Vibes galore. Try and fix my camera while I'm sitting here. Pardon. Don't be alarmed, it is just I. Growing and shrinking silently in the night. Is that fixed? Does that look better? No, there's still that gap on that left side. And now I'm sticking through the bottom. Now there's that gap on the left. Still sticking through the bottom.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Oh, that's gotta be good enough. Yup. Yup. It's good enough. It's good enough. There's a new race position for Haas. I missed it. What happened? Oh, Mick got around, what's his name? Nice. Kev, how we doing? Kev falling off the pack a little bit. Mick making a move on Pierre Gasly. Look at the pit, like lap 19 or 20 here. Mick is making moves. He's making moves. He's making schmoves. Thinking about making one here. Thinking about making a move. He's moving and grooving. There's how we looking. We're right on track, baby. We're right on track. Mick with the new fastest lap. Love to see it. Evan still chilling in P14 down there. Still riding the train. His hard tires look to be going about the same as everybody else. I think Kev just kind of lacks that raw pace on the hard tires, so let's put Kev on push a little bit. See if he can benefit from the same kind of fuel saving that Mick apparently is getting by pushing in the middle of this DRS train. Oh, Norris, no DRS, sitting duck. Oh, Kevin. All right, we're gonna stay on board with Kevin here, trying to get this move done on Norris because we cannot afford to be stuck behind a Norris bus for very long. Kevin, my guy, absolutely flying.
Haas with an overtake there.
I'm gonna deploy through the pit straight, hoping that'll do it. Apparently, it will not.
McLaren gain a position.
I don't know, man. It's like our car gets more fuel efficient on push fuel, which is interesting. Mick, still vibing? Good. We're trying to help Kevin here. And are you also on the hards? You are. Alright, Kevin, we're gonna leave you to that. We are officially behind the LaFerrari de Carlos Sainz. The Ferraris just do not have the pace they did last year. Very interesting. Kevin's still working on making a move. Oh, the inside, and we'll get DRS. Let's go. I mean, so will Carlos, but now we're ahead. Get ahead of the Alpine. Come on, Mick. Get ahead of the Alpine. Oh, Mick.
Haas with an overtake.
Attaboy, Mick. Attaboy. Keep going. Keep going. Kev, thoughts? Right on pace. Right on pace, baby. Right on pace. You're nearing the pit window for one Mick Schumacher. Vettel has fallen out of the DRS train, which is probably a good thing. We are not lapping we lapped faster than Lando that last lap by 0.02 of a second. Make the move, make the move, K-Mag. Sorry, I'm used to Kevin being behind. Or Mick, I'm used to Mick being behind. Good job, Kevin.
That's a new race position for Haas.
All right, Kev, let's go to work. Let's put in some work here. We'll pay attention to Mick here because now we need to start paying attention to when all of the other medium runners start to pit, because that's really going to be a big indicator on when we can pit. He's back. He's got brunch sorted. Man, brag about getting to eat brunch right now. Couldn't be me. Oh, Mick!
Copy.
Back on the circuit, Mick. Get back on the circuit. Get back on the circuit.
I'm very, 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 very sorry. Jesus.
Not only how did he crash from that? How did he crash hard enough to retire the car? Oh my god, he has the new part. Oh my god. He has the new underfloor. Which means now we just started making those. Safety car. Safety car. Safety car. I wish we could move this screen. Oh shit, no. I wish we could move and like rotate this screen to like the other side. You know, it's hard, right? It's hard, right? Because Mick got Mick got the first Haas podium in history last season. He did enough at the end of the season to get a new contract from me. He comes to Jeddah, qualifies 11th. Pretty good for Mick. was running very well, competing with the Ferrari of Carlos Sainz. And then going into the last corner, locks up hard enough to slide 100 feet into a wall, hard enough to destroy himself. I'm livid. Show me a replay, please.
We've had a crash. Let's have a look. Right, watch this. There's Schumacher.
Uh-huh.
Dear me, they won't have been expecting that.
Here's how that went. Here's how that went in the cockpit. Ah, shit, I locked up.
What happened down there?
Ah! Oh, I hit the wall. Game, explain. Explain yourself, game. Explain yourself. He literally turned to go back on the circuit and then went, ah! I don't. Can I blame Mick for that? Can I find a way to blame Mick for that? That just felt like the game going, nah. That felt like him pulling up next to the wall and the game just went, boop. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you there. What in the actual was that? Actually. I think you can make your team more attractive and sign Norris or Russell to replace Mick. See, it's like, I don't know if I have a problem with Mick though. That's my problem. Download that clip real quick. Cool, my stream didn't crash. That's awesome. I'm still so upset, by the way. I'm so upset.
Okay, energy's good. Got it.
Guys, I got plenty of energy. Let's go. Cavs up into P8. Under a safety car. Might be better for the team to try and get someone better even in the long run. I mean, you're not wrong. But I just signed. All right, so here's what I was actually thinking. Going around Bahrain. Kevin's contract is up in a year. I think this year is his last year on his contract. Do I suck it up for Mick, but replace Kevin with someone better than Kevin and younger? And then we live with Mick for another season until his contract goes a little further down. Because I also, I guess it also depends on, I mean, we'll have to see how he finishes the year. Because last season, in the first season, the dude went on a tear. He went on like a three race streak of being like in the top 5. And so I think for the long term, we look elsewhere. All right, hear me out. You know, now that I say that, I was gonna say Esteban Ocon.
And when we restart overtaking, we'll be through the control line. Yeah, copy.
I heard Gasly is like really overpowered in the game. So it's like I almost kind of don't want to
push 4.
I almost kind of don't want to do Gasly just because I feel like that's like cheap. I had a terrible restart on this, by the way. Terrible. But we'll see. We'll do some scouting. We'll see who's around. I want to replace him with like not someone super young because I think Mick still fits that role, but I want to go with like that medium age. True, that's true. I think we have him scouted from last season. I don't know if scouting really carries over, but we can see. But I want to go for that like that mid 20s, like mid to early late 20s with like decent rating. So like your Ocons, your like potentially like Joe's pretty young. But like Perez issue? Question mark? Use him out. Thank you. But like someone like that, like Gasly, maybe Norris, maybe. I don't know. Norris in this game does not. Maybe it's just the McLaren, but he does not impress me much so far. I think realistically we're looking at like a Gasly. I think we're looking at. I still am high on Albon. But I think the shine might have come off him a little bit. I think maybe we're looking at like, I mean, yeah, I feel like we're gonna have to pay a bank load, like an entire like bank truck to get George Russell. Norris could be an option.
DRS is enabled.
DRS is enabled. Gasly's an option. Albon maybe. Stroll, no. I don't know. I think it's also going to be. I want to find someone with like good potential as well, because I want to be able to like build them up really fast. And your Williams career, you were only like 10 points off McLaren. See, I beat McLaren in my season 1 with Haas, and in my Aston Martin save, I'm in my second season. I'm beating McLaren in an Aston Martin. Yeah, like. I feel like the McLaren team in here is like a little underpowered compared to real life. Maybe it's more true to like reality. I don't know. So it's like, I don't know. Or maybe you just go with like one of the really young guys and you just go super young. Like your Piastris, your who's the other kid? I don't know what potential like Nick DeVries has, but seeing him in real life makes me want to, you know, take a peek at the Mercedes reserve driver.
Red Bull moved up.
All right, we need to build this gap to Norris as much as humanly possible for when we do inevitably end up making our pit stop. Pretty much, it looks like almost everyone pitted and is probably going to the end, which actually kind of gives me pause and makes me think I should have pitted, but I was never going to make it to the end on medium, so I guess it doesn't really matter in the end anyway. Because I need to figure out what I'm going to do for when I hit 150 followers. That's like my next goal.
They've gone wide.
My next goal, and I'm only one away. I'm at 149 right now. My next follower goal was 150, but I need to figure out what I'm going to do to like celebrate that. So I don't know. Maybe do something in F1 22 or something. I haven't played that game in a bit, and I've been wanting to play it again. So maybe do something like that. Or maybe like break out the wheel again. I haven't done like any like Assetto Corsa stuff recently. I got this wheel, it's literally sitting right here, but then this game came out and I became addicted. So maybe I pull that back out, set all that back up, do some ACC or something. We'll see. I should probably start figuring it out though, because I am only one away. We lapped faster than Ocon that lap. We're still 3 seconds back and we're fighting. Oh my god, what was that, Kevin? Oh my god, Kevin, we can't be dropping 2 positions like that. Kevin, I don't care how much he squeezes you out, we can't be doing that. Where's Norris? Norris got destroyed, by the way. I don't know if he locked up or something, I wasn't paying attention, but Norris went from 10th to 13th in a flash. We cannot let Bottas into this DRS train. We cannot. Yes, I'm aware the battery's empty. Oh my god, he brought the rest of them. I think this went from like a surefire P10 to now it's a DRS train from P8 all the way to P15. We do not have the car or tire situation to really fight this, which is sad. We went from having a fantastic opportunity to really not looking forward to this one. So we're gonna do this as we are now well off from defending from. Oh my god, here it comes. This is how Lando went from P10 to P13 immediately.
Just moved up a place.
I think we're kind of just waiting for our pit stop at this point. Back up into P10 though. We're still in P10, I guess I should say, but we are falling off the pace. Our tires are a little dead. We pit this next lap, pit this lap. Just harvest, like just actually just harvest. I should have hit it under the safety car, but like the safety car came too early. The safety car came too early. This race is over. We're gonna come out like after this group.
Is that a lockup?
Oh, sorry, we're gonna come out in last, and that's gonna be that. We're gonna get out of this one.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
I mean, yeah. Fastest lap, let's go. If you went medium hard, if I went medium, see now, if it was Kevin that crashed, Mick would have been set up beautifully. But no, Mick crashed, and Kevin, who was hoping for a safety car like here, got a safety car here, and mediums were never making this. So I was making another stop after that anyway. So basically, once that safety car comes out for Mick, that was it. That was actually it.
Energy's good. Copy that.
I will say, while everyone is here, this is going to be the last race I'm doing tonight. Unfortunately, I have a lot of stuff I need to do tonight before going to bed, and I actually have to go into our office tomorrow for work. I normally work from home recently, but I need to go into the office tomorrow. So this is going to be my last one today. I have to take care of some YouTube stuff for the rest of the week. So I'm going to be hopping off a little early today, mainly to make up for my horrific sleep schedule last week, where I looked back at my stream I did on Friday. I did an 8-hour stream on Friday, and I was exhausted. Yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday, same time as this, probably doing the same thing. I am hard addicted to this game right now, and I don't foresee that changing anytime soon. So this is where we'll be for sure. Let's see if we can get Ocon. I just want to beat an Alpine. Yeah, we got the new fastest lap. Let's go. I'm hoping Kevin can hold on to fastest lap, because I think that is one of our sponsor objectives, which we should get, because everyone's just going to be on old hard tires and they're just not going to want to go for it. So
seems to have been a lockup.
last lap shenanigans. Last lap. Kevin's tires are gone and it's the last lap. But it does look like Kevin's gonna get fastest lap, so we might get a little bit of extra cash, which we love.
Max Verstappen over the finish line. And
Max
today's
Verstappen.
winner.
Lewis Hamilton has been flying so far. He won Bahrain and gets P2 here. Impressive.
Checkered flag. It's just bad luck.
It is just bad luck, Kev. It is just bad luck. On that, we can agree. On that, we can absolutely agree. Very disappointing start to this 2023 F1 alternate universe season. Mick, a wonderful opportunity for points, does what he does best and crash out. We're not gonna see Kevin Maxton though, fastest lap. We love that. Kevin falls to P11 in the drivers, and we fall to P8 in the constructors. So not ideal. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. No development points. Only. We didn't even get fastest lap. Oh god, and we got no money. How are we making so much less money this year than we did last year? Oh god. Yeah, get out of here. Honestly, I'm literally about to hop off as well, so that was enough for me to definitely be getting out of here. So get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here as well. My there we go. See you, man. Have a good one. I am getting out of here. Frustration abounds. Megally. But we'll be back. It'll get better as the cup runneth over. Nice, quick, short one today. Starting the next season of F1 Manager Haas Edition. So we'll be back. We'll be back stronger. We'll come back even stronger for Australia. You're absolutely correct. Let me make sure I'm saving over the correct save here. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all stay safe. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I appreciate you understanding the short day, but always a lot of fun. We'll be back on Wednesday for more of this. Keep an eye out. Tomorrow I have another YouTube video going up. I am actually going to try and see what it would take to do daily uploads for the rest of the month, so keep an eye on the tube for that. You can find the link down there as well as in the chat, I'm sure, somewhere. So keep an eye on that. Otherwise, I'll be back on Wednesday. Bye bye. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Count what you have now. Don't count.